Hey guys, it's 30 here once again, and 2018 has been a very wild ride. Out of the 56 open world games on the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, today we are bringing you our list of the top 10 best open world games this 2018. So here they are, arranged by play scores. The play score is an average of gamer and critic ratings. Starting off at number 10 is Far Cry 5. Say what you want about Ubisoft, but they really know how to make impressive open world games. With this first entry, it's quite fitting. Moving away from their classic island escape misadventures, Far Cry 5 takes you to a fictional place in Hope County, Montana, where you dive deep into a criminal cult. Retaining its stylized first-person shooter action, shoot your enemies, drive cars, and infiltrate bases with your massive artillery of weapons. For the first time in the series, this latest entry takes you to its beautiful open-world landscapes with little to no help at all. Minimaps are removed, radio towers are cancelled, and you're left to chart this lonely wilderness filled with wild animals and dangerous people alone. It's a huge step up to their Far Cry series, and so far, it's going in the right direction. It receives a play score of 8.17 on the Xbox One, 8.20 on the PlayStation 4, and unfortunately for the PC, it has a play score of 7.22 due to optimization issues, and also you can't please PC gamers. Sneaking in at number 9 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Who knew that straying away from the trademark AC formula would be the best thing to happen to the series? With AC Odyssey, Ubisoft Quebec continues what Origin started in 2017, basically shedding off the action-adventure tag and Desmond along with it. It's slowly introducing role-playing elements to the mix for a truly personalized experience. Diving into the myths and legends of the ancient Greek civilization, Odyssey explores the stories of Alexios or Cassandra and their connection to the brewing Peloponnesian War. Choose between the paths of a hunter, warrior, or assassin, and make use of the game's deep skill tree system to unlock new and stronger abilities. Also, let's not forget that this game has branching quests and multiple endings, which adds a variety to each of your playthroughs. Oh, and did we mention there's naval battles too? Save for a few problems with grinding and microtransactions, Odyssey is brimming with new ideas. It has a play score of 8.48 on the PS4, 8.16 on the Xbox One, and 7.82 on the PC, because you know why. Drifting at number 8 is Burnout Paradise Remastered. Before there was Forza Horizon, there was this, a certified Criterion classic. This remaster of the Burnout Paradise only works to showcase the timelessness of the original. Released for the Xbox 360 and PS3 in 2018, it was a racing game that was truly ahead of its time. Expanding the arcade racing horizons, Criterion Games gave players a massive open world to explore and discover at their own high-octane pace. Drive around the city streets discovering shortcuts for your next race, or chill around with friends in their Easy Drive online lobby. Also a pioneer of post-release support, this enhanced edition for the PS4 and Xbox One also includes almost all of the game's released DLCs. With all the benefits of today's technology, Burnout Paradise Remastered is the best tribute to one of the greatest open-world racers out there, getting high scores on the PS4 with 8.58 and a slightly lower one on the Xbox One with a 7.79. Crashing into number 7 is The Forest. After escaping from their 3-year-long early access beta phase on Steam, End Night Games' survival horror video game takes you to a demonic forest filled with so much mysteries, mutated creatures, and morbid curiosities. After surviving from a plane crash, play as Eric LeBlanc as he tries to make it out alive from this creepy forest. The game features an open-world non-linear gameplay that has no true endgame. All you have to do is survive. So you gotta craft weapons, build your base, and uncover the deeper mysteries of the forest. For a memorable experience, this game is better with multiplayer. Call a friend and take on cannibals with your makeshift weapons. So how long can you guys survive? It has a play score of 8.65 on the PC and 8.37 on the PS4. Building reputation at number 6 is Yakuza Kiwami 2. A follow-up to their first Yakuza Kiwami remake in 2016, this second remake is about as much a throwback as the original game. Set in Japan's equally groovy 80s, it's a prequel title that sees a young Kiryu return to the very life that he just left a year before. Struggling to bring leadership back to the Tojos while preventing an all-out clan war, Kiwami 2 is an action-packed adventure filled with the familiar faces and events of the Kamurocho districts. Crafted with the latest Dragon engine, the game is a huge upgrade on the last remake, making the streets of Japan look more alive than ever before. It even features a new playable character in Goro's Majima Saga. Offering plenty to do in terms of side activities and fun minigames, Kiwami 2 isn't just a gripping storyline, but also a veritable sandbox treat. While there are a few anachronistic features, it doesn't do much to dull its vibrance. It has a play score of 8.73 on the PlayStation 4. Found a game that you like? You can get them by clicking the links provided in the description box. And if your game's not there, well, let us know and we'll talk about it in the comment section. Also, you can catch me and the rest of the What to Play gang play the latest games at our other YouTube channel, What to Play Live, by clicking this icon in the top right corner here. Diving deep at number 5 is Subnautica. Now for an open world game of a different kind. Mixing in arcade type simulation, Subnautica's ocean is much like our own. Mostly undiscovered, ripe for exploration, and downright creepy. Free dive takes on a different meaning in this world, as danger lurks in every aquatic corner. Navigate past corals, volcanoes, and cave systems, and reward yourself with encounters with extraordinary creatures. As beautiful as the blue oceans of Subnautica are, at the heart of its gameplay is the struggle to survive. Take to the never-ending abyss of a new planet and build yourself a new home amidst the mysterious underwater wilderness. Collect resources from rich environments, manage your oxygen levels, and craft equipment to make living in the depths an easier undertaking. It's a deep and immersive experience even for thalassophobic landlubbers. It has a play score of 8.93 on the PC. Create your own adventure at number 4 with Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. A breakout title in the RPG business, Larian Studio follows up the success of their first game with this prodigious sequel. Already a making name for themselves thanks to their deep customizations and highly interactive environments, this second installment takes all that to a whole new level of immersion. It brings out the pen and paper RPGs to the video game world. Divinity Original Sin 2 is an outstanding piece of emergent gameplay. With a new Game Master mode to top it all off, friends can now create their very own campaigns within the magical Divinity universe. Like gliding refined gold, Larian Studios' Definitive Edition brings the original seamless isometric experience to the consoles. Diving deeper into their characters and storylines, as well as adding the new arena mode, it's a fresh perspective on the original. Garnering consistently high scores across the board, it has a play score of 9.14 on the PS4 and an 8.97 on the Xbox One. Swinging at number 3 is of course Marvel's Spider-Man. Before we talk about this game, let's pay our respects to the legendary Stan Lee. May he rest in peace. Moving on, Insomniac's latest IP isn't taking you to the world of Ratchet & Clank again. This time, Marvel's web-slinging superhero takes center stage. Inspired by Rocksteady's superhero formula, Marvel's Spider-Man takes you to a bustling open-world city of New York, dominated by a high crime rate, supervillains, and collectibles. Play as Peter Parker and explore the busy streets of New York and stopping crime. Meet iconic villains from the franchise including Electro, Rhino, Scorpion, and so much more. Gameplay is akin to the Arkham series, where you punch and kick your enemies and pressing the right button to counter. And of course, since you're Spider-Man, web-slinging is so much fun this time around. Crawl around buildings, cover your enemies with webs, and upgrade your suit for that massive gameplay advantage. This PS4 exclusive has a play score of 9.18. Racing past number 2 is Forza Horizon 4. Now that we've talked about Burnout Paradise, it's without a doubt that this is probably the world's premier racing game right now. Also, it's the only Microsoft exclusive on our list. Forza's Open World Automotive Festival is opening its doors to another jaw-dropping installment. Boosting a dynamic changing of the seasons, this fourth entry will show off the fictionalized and probably less grey locales of the British Isles. Most importantly though, let's not forget that this is a racing game. You still have to make it to the end of the road, despite its tremendous amount of wow factor. Share the roads with other racers out there using the new Shared World feature. Players can also collect up to 450 powerful and luxurious cars. It's a fresh and breathtaking new haven for enthusiasts. This Microsoft exclusive receives a play score of 9.24 on the Xbox One. And the best open world game of 2018 is none other than Red Dead Redemption 2. It's high noon somewhere in the world. Rockstar's big budget western open world action game is amazing. It's a riveting gameplay experience worthy of this #1 title. Set years before the original game, play as outlaw Arthur Morgan, a member of the Vanderlinde gang, as he intimidates, kidnaps, and shoots anyone who stands in his way. You can even deport NPCs and even punch those extremists out there, if you know what I mean. This is Rockstar's biggest open world game since GTA 5, and it takes you to 5 massive fictional American locations. Travel to the western frontier with your realistic horses that can shrink their balls when exposed to the cold. It receives a play score of 8.80 on the Xbox One and 9.45 on the PlayStation 4. And those were the top 10 best open world games of 2018. Love it? Hate it? Let us know in the comments. And if you love this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to become a certified What To Player. So that's it guys, this is 30 and see you later.